Whew, here we go. Third video out of 3 filmed in one day. It's crazy. First, I have a couple of loose ends from the first couple of videos. First of all, just a short lesson here in multiplying a fraction by a mixed number. Most importantly, what it means, and then just a sample problem for you. So if you can remember our Kit Kats, what this means here is 3/4 of, that's the multiplication sign, 3. Okay, what's 3/4 of 3? So first we need the 3. So I'm going to draw 3 Kit Kat bars here. If you're wondering what in the world I'm talking about, watch the first video where I use actual, real live Kit Kat bars. Live. Okay, so here's 3 holes, right? There's the whole thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3. What's 3/4 of that? Well, if I split each whole thing into 4 pieces, I can just take 3 out of 4 of each one, and I'll get the answer, which is the denominator, number of pieces in one whole thing, and excuse me, and the numerator will be the number of pieces shaded in, or the fraction of each. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3/4 of 3 is 9/4. Okay, or you can break that down into a mixed number, which is 2 and 1/4. Makes sense? I can take one of these and drop it over here. I can take another one and drop it in there. So that's 2 whole things plus 1/4 left over. 2 and 1/4. Anyway, that's how you can deal with multiplying a whole number by a fraction. And here's another quick side trip, a little shortcut. Let's say we have a problem like this. 6 of 2/3. Okay, here's the shortcut. 6, when you have a whole number, it's the same as having a denominator of 1. And then this is also the same. If we switch the numerators around, giving us 2 over 1 times 6 over 3, this would give us the same answer, right? Because 6 times 2 is 12, 3 times 1 is 3. Same thing would happen over here. 2 times 6 is 12. But if you rearrange it like this, you can simplify ahead of time. See how 6 over 3 is the same as 2 over 1? And then really all this problem is 2 times 2, which is 4. Okay? If you think that's too short and easy and you don't trust it, let's go back up here and do it this way. 6 over 1 times 2 over 3. 6 times 2 is 12. 1 times 3 is 3. 12 over 3. What does that reduce to? You got it. 4. So that's the proof that it works. That's a little shortcut. Let's practice that shortcut one more time. Let's say we have, I don't know, 3/4 times 16. Now what I want to teach you to do here is to recognize this without having to add the 1 and do any rearranging. Do you see that there's a 16 over 4 happening here? 16 over 4 is the same as 4 over 1. Then I just go, what's 3 times 4? 12. Okay, the answer is 12. The proof is right here. 3 times 4, 3/4 over 16 over 1, right? Would be 48/4, which simplifies there. All I'm saying is if you work on recognizing an opportunity to simplify at the beginning of the problem, it's much easier than dealing with these huge numbers and simplifying at the end of the problem. Less of a chance to make a mistake. All right. Let's do some practice problems and then call it a day. You can start working right away. I'm just going to write some problems down. When you've got the problems written down, pause the video, do the work, and then start the video back up to check your answers. There you go. Copy them down, shut down the video, and do the work, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Welcome back. Here we go. We start with the easy ones on the top. 3 times 5 over 4 times 6 is 15/24. I'm going to zoom in on this just a little bit. Okay. Also, I want you to notice up here, this 3/6, even though they're across from each other, that's an opportunity to simplify, right? Which gives us 5/8. Notice how 15/24, if I divide top and bottom by 3, gives me 5/8. So you can simplify up here and cut one step out of the problem, or simplify down here. Doesn't matter. Next, 1/2 times 4/7. I'm going to simplify that. And then there's the answer, right? Because 1 over 1 is just 1. So the answer is 2/7. 1 times 4 over 2 times 7 equals 4/14, which reduces to 2/7. Which way would you rather do it? I like this one up on the top. It's shorter, faster, and it's also correct. Next, here's the answer right there, right? Because 3/3 is 1. 2/8 is the answer. We can simplify that further to 1/4. If you want to do it the trustworthy, old school way, numerators on top of denominators, we can also do that. Notice how we still get the same answer. Either way is fine. They're both fine. You will not be judged on what method you choose. Okay? Next, 2/3 times 12. Quick and easy way is 12/3 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. The answer is 8. We could also rewrite it like this, which gives you 24 on top of 3, which simplifies to 8. Next, 5/6 times 14. I can simplify this just a little bit. I can make that a 7 and that a 3, which gives me 35/3. We could also go 5 times 14 on top of 6 times 1. Gives you 70/6, which simplifies to 35/3. Finally, this one here. If you recognize that 12/4, right? Remember, if we drop a 1 there, 12/4 is the same as saying 3/1. This problem just becomes 3 times 3, which is 9. I hope that makes sense. I'm going faster and faster on these, but you've got this down, so it's no problem. Let's convert these to mixed numbers. Okay? 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7 on top of 2. 3 times 6 is 18, plus 1 is 19 on top of 3. No simplifying can happen here. We just have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is 70 and 63 is 133 on top of 6. I really don't think we can simplify that, but if you can, go ahead and do it. I'm going to move on. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 1 is 17 on top of 4. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 5 is 17 on top of 6. We don't like those 17s because they prevent us from simplifying, but I'm pretty sure that 17 squared is 289. And I know for a fact that 6 times 4 is 24. Once again, I don't know if we can simplify that, and I'm not going to stop and find out right now. Our goal is to just get in the habit and be well practiced in changing mixed numbers to improper fractions. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11 over 4. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11 over 2. I keep making these problems that you cannot simplify. Sorry about that. 11 squared is 121 over 8. All right, those are the answers. I hope you got them right and that you know what you're doing. Success! Talk to you later. Thanks for watching.